ladies and gentlemen. Mauka Premier League, Mauka Tussle Season 4 it is. Match number 1. You are watching us live from Daisar NL Sports Complex, Mumbai. This beautiful venue. It's a hot day here in Mumbai, but the passion for the game has not decreased one bit. Two batters out in the middle for Casa Cricket Club Mauka. Winning the toss, deciding to bat first. Viraj alongside Govinda and their opponent Bright Boys. We come to start proceeding. Let's praise the call from the umpire. The very first delivery was welcome to play 30 point. Was looking to field the bat on the ball straight away. Nothing. A dot ball start. Hello, 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 hello. Check, check. Hello, hello. But this time, some part of the bat, inside edge. There was a sleeping position. The third man gives it a chase. Couldn't cut it. It's a boundary for Viraj and boundary to start off. Well, not a very convincing shot as a batter, not the convincing boundary, but they would take it. The full toss delivery, a no full toss, rather. It came off the bottom end of the bat, goes through the deep cover, being positioned there only to take a single.
Great. Good job. Great. So far. Oh, lovely. Great. Great. Come on, fun. Great. Great. Move one leg. Leg you bang.
Quite a hot day it is. It won't be easy for the fielders. It will take definitely a big toll on the fielders to play the kind of cricket they would like to. For the batsman hesitate to go showing how he's so it also the length. The line from him is pretty much clear. He just doesn't want the ball to be in the slot of the batter. This is much better, but brilliant connection. Once again, it's the same thing. Hit on. It goes over him. A couple of boundaries in the name of Govinda. And of over number 13 without losing a wicket. This is a good start. And this is some real intent from not only one, from both the batter. Oh, well, When you look at the wicket, it doesn't have a lot to offer for the bowlers. Spinners might come into the picture and they might be very effective. The wicket looks pretty much dry. The ball is not moving off the deck as well. So as a bowler, you have to be very consistent with the line and length and not the kind of delivery you need to break this moment. Way outside the off stump and the batsman just lets it go. Fumble by the wicket keeper, a loss. The batter to cross over another one. Once again, outside the off stump, extension of an arm from the umpire. Bowlers, they have to think of their strategy at this moment. Probably they have got the production in the deep on the offside. That must be forcing the bowler to bowl that channel and hands on for the ball. Well, batsman went after it. It was hit firmly with a fielder at mid-off. It came at very comfortable height. Could have been taken. But he played referring to the batter. And unfortunately, this is not an extra bounce. It did held the bowler. And Govinda, who was looking to only deal in the boundaries, just departs, scoring 8 to his name. Mohit provided much needed breakthrough. Casa Cricket Club 22 for 1 after 1.4.
आधा 3,000 आला आता 3,000
So Govinda, the batsman, departing. The one guy who was only looking to score the runs of boundaries went scoring 8-22 for 1. Casa Cricket Club Mauka. And the batsman at number 3 walks in is Mayu. And it was extremely outside the off stick. Still, after umpire given it wide, the bowler wasn't convinced with that decision. Probably he was asking if the batsman did shuffle or not.
हाँ हाँ हाँ
Much better a line, much better a length this is. And not a good shot selection that from the batsman Mayur playing his first delivery. It was too close to the body to cut it through the point. Luckily, the ball didn't nick the bat. His delivery. Right finger up the ball. The pace that the batsman anticipated, it didn't come as quickly as he wanted to. And a successful over from Mohit, getting rid of a dangerous looking batsman Govinda, 23 for 1 after 2 Casa. Goodness me! How did he manage? This batsman is something to watch. चालू है हेलो हाँ स्टक स्टक हो गया ना तो म्यूट करूँ करूँगा तो आवाज जाएगा नहीं जाएगा आवाज जा रहा था लेकिन हेलो 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 स्कोर इज 31 for 1 नहीं जा रहा यार or for some reason for some technical glitch there was some halt in a game now everything looks good and Casa Cricket Club Mauka well they are on rules particularly Viraj Kohli 24 of just 11 to his name 37 is the score in the fourth over straight to point good call from Mayur well Viraj the kind of form he's in he always wants to be back at the crease back at the strike rather This is good bit of over from Mohit. Hasn't conceded a run in this over so far. And the story remains the same. A half-hearted appeal. Where Mayur, a bit of a shaky start for him so far. Will definitely look to take his time. And there is his partner, Viraj. The way he is batting is making everyone feel as if he's betting on another surface. Viraj coming and having some words with Mayur, probably calming his nerve down with some words. Will that help? Oh, it did. And how? Well, he waited for it, and the moment he saw that fuller length delivery coming is in his slot, he didn't think twice before going over the mid-on and long region for a maximum. The first one for Mayur, and the pressure, it would ease a bit of him. Well, the boundaries are not that big. At mid-wicket, rather cow corner and long down region, so the batsmen, they're definitely playing with some power, and the moment bowler bowls into their slot, into their arc, they're definitely going for it. Well, after being hammered for a maximum, what would be the reply from bowler Mohit? Well, shot in the length. A dot ball to finish off over number 4. Score is 43 for 1. Casa Cricket Club Mauka. They are off to a decent, not decent, more than a decent start. Especially when you have a batter likes of Viraj who is still at the crease, playing with a strike rate of 280, courtesy to boundaries and to glorious maximum to his name. ये बिल्कुल 4 ओवर का खेल पूरा 43 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर कासा क्रिकेट मौका बेहतरीन शुरुआत के साथ, और पहली बार 4 ओवर का खेल पूरा होने के बाद अब स्पिनर को बुलाया गया है, लेग स्पिनर देखना होगा तुषार शेट्टी। और बढ़िया शुरुआत, बढ़िया एक्शन जरूर थी, लेकिन थोड़े ताजुब नजर आए जैसे उन्होंने अंपायर की तरफ देखा, अंपायर का इशारा वाइड गेंद का, बहुत ज्यादा बाहर नहीं थी वो ट्रैम लाइन का, कुछ इंच ही बाहर, लेकिन काफी था अंपायर के लिए उस इशारे को देने के लिए। बढ़िया गेंद, गेंद हवा में, मौका 2 खिलाड़ी के पास था लेकिन देखते रह गए। गेंदबाज के सर के ऊपर से बेहतरीन शॉट, और इसे 6 रन के साथ 50 रन का सफर पूरा हो चुका है कासा क्रिकेट क्लब का। तो जिस प्रकार की बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, मानो एक स्टेटमेंट दे दिया अपने ओपोनेंट को कि फुलर लेंथ की गेंद हमारे पाले में तो ना करिए, ये बढ़िया है। तेज गति की गेंद स्पिनर की तरफ से, टप्पा गिरने के बाद तेजी से अंदर की तरफ आई, इसे मोड़ना चाहते थे कलाइयों के सहारे ऑन साइड में, लेकिन गेंद और बल्ले के कोई संपर्क नहीं, पैड पे जाकर टकराई। अपील जरूर की गई थी लेकिन अंपायर ने उस अपील को भी नकारा। डाउन द लेग, ये खराब गेंद है। कुछ अतिरिक्त करने की प्रयास कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर तुषार शेट्टी, और उसका खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ेगा। फुल टॉस की गेंद वेस्ट हाइट के भी ऊपर, नो बॉल का इशारा और 4 रन मिड विकेट के रीजन में। कुछ भी सही नहीं होता हुआ इस ओवर में ब्राइट बॉयज के लिए। फिर स्टक हो गया। क्यों रुक रहे हैं?
रिप्ले नको ना, बघ चालू झाला काय का?
चालू हो गया। उसमें यूट्यूब में देखो। हेलो हेलो। तो चलिए फिर माफ़ी चाहते हैं एक बार फिर, कुछ तकनीकी गतिविधियों की वजह से थोड़े समय के लिए हम सीधा प्रसारण मौका टसल के इस मुकाबले का आप तक नहीं पहुंचा पा रहे थे। छठा ओवर गतिमान है, अभी भी 67 रन बने हैं। कासा क्रिकेट क्लब मौका की तरफ से बल्लेबाज मयूर और विराज दोनों ही बेहतरीन अंदाज में बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, क्या साझेदारी ये पनपती हुई। 25 गेंद में 45 रन जोड़ दिए हैं। छोटी बाउंड्री, और उस बाउंड्री को क्लियर करने में नाकामयाब रहे मयूर इस बार। और आखिरकार आखिरी ओवर में, पावर प्ले के आखिरी ओवर में सफलता प्राप्त करते हुए बल्लेबाज गेंदबाज अल्पेश जोशी, जो कार्य उनके साथ ही तुषार शेट्टी पिछले ओवर में करने का प्रयास कर रहे थे, उस करने के चक्कर में 20 रन खर्च कर दिए थे। लेकिन यहां पर अल्पेश जोशी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी करते हुए अपनी टीम को एक बहुमूल्य विकेट प्राप्त कराया है। जो खतरनाक जोड़ी नजर आ रही थी, उस जोड़ी को तोड़ा है। और मयूर, शुरुआत बेहतरीन मिल चुका था उन्हें, उस शुरुआत को कन्वर्ट करने का प्रयास था और करना चाहते भी थे। 22 रन जोड़े अपने टीम के लिए, 22 रनों का योगदान उनकी तरफ से। 67 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर 5.4। अनिकेत सिंह आए हैं नए बल्लेबाज नंबर 4 पर कासा क्रिकेट क्लब मौका की तरफ से। बढ़िया गेंद, धीमी गति की ये गेंद, रन आउट का मौका हो सकता था अगर खिलाड़ी थोड़े और तेज और सटीक थ्रो की होती नॉन स्ट्राइकर्स हैंड पर, लेकिन दोनों ही बल्लेबाज सुरक्षित और अनिकेत अपनी पहली गेंद पर कलाइयों के साड़े से मोड़ा था। स्क्वायर लेग के रीजन में एक रन के साथ अपना टीम का स्कोर अब 68 तक पहुंचाते हुए। तेज गति की गेंद, ये अक्रॉस द लाइन खेलने का प्रयास, बहुत ज्यादा दूर नहीं थी वो गेंद विकेटों से। भाग्यशाली रहे यहां पर, बाल बाल बचे विराट, जो 6 ओवर का खेल पूरा, तो वो पावर प्ले कहीं ना कहीं कहना होगा कासा क्रिकेट ने अपने नाम किया है। 68 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। "68 for 2 after 6, and one can say the power play belonged to Casa. And now there's no field restriction. Only 4 fielders have to be inside the circle, and those fielders can be seen: one at point, one at short cover, one at wideish. Third man, and one at fine leg, and the ball beats both the fielder. Third man and fine leg gave it a chase, but the ball wins the race. Not a kind of start as a bowler you want to start off. Chirag Pitroda spraying it down the leg, and wicketkeeper had no chance. Lovely delivery. Oh, late call this from the batter, but eventually both of them are home safely. Left-hander up against the right-hander, always an interesting contest. Goes on his knee, played it down the ground. Long on was in position. Well, this middle overs till 14 or 15 overs, this is going to be interesting to see the approach of the batters, approach of Casa Cricket Club Mauka middle order batsmen. When in T20, as they say, these overs are quite tricky, and also this is an opportunity for bright boys to come back into the game. Well, slight fumble. Interestingly, Aniket Singh, he was the first one who wasn't interested in taking couple, but the moment he saw the fielder, he was a bit too lazy. The sprint for 2. Opportunity. Point fielder underneath, juggles once, twice, but eventually held on to it. Well, it's a big wicket. That celebration says all. It's Viraj Gurde. Well, he's the one batsman who loves to play the fast bowler. He loves when the ball is coming quickly onto him, but this one, Ball slower in the end. Fox is the batsman. And the left-hander, Chirag Pitroda, gets the read of the danger man. This is big wicket. Casa Cricket Club, 78 for 3 after 6.5. Oh yes, we did just mention before the match started, we did mention something about the wicket, that this wicket is not an ideal one for the medium pace or the fast bowler. This is pretty much suitable for the spinners, and the spinners are doing the trick for Bright Boys, pulling things back. And what about that start? Fuller length delivery, leans forward right from the middle of the bat, and straight away goes to the fence through the cover. A boundary to start off, boundary to open the account. Shahbaz Khan, 7 overs gone, 82 for 3. A change in bowling attack it is. An experienced campaigner has been brought into the attack, wearing number 7 jersey, to Aniket Singh. A loopy delivery, using his wrist, playing it on the onside, protection in the deep. So now Bright Boys, they have got an opportunity to tighten the screw. Top 3 batters, Viraj, Govinda, Mayur. Well, except Govinda, Viraj and Mayur, both the batters got a brilliant start, but both of them would be very much frustrated and disappointed with themselves. They couldn't convert that start into a big one, a big inning. And now, since 2 batters are new at the crease, Bright Boys, their bowler, they have an opportunity to bowl some tight overs, 3 to 4 tight overs, and a couple of wickets more. And you can see the pendulum might shifting towards them. Well, at the moment, Tushar Shetty, he is doing things well. But too many extras. This is the one area, one thing where the bowlers have to be a bit more smarter than. Well, this extras, it will definitely not help. And there it is, almost an action replay of the previous delivery. He is struggling to find his rhythm. Tushar Shetty. Good bit of work done by the wicket keeper there. Good reflection. Moves quickly to the leg side and collects it safely. Good comeback delivery, and this is the one area where they have to be consistent at. Oh, he goes aerial, and the fielder in deep. Even he couldn't cut off. A loopy delivery and the batsman Aniket Singh. His eyes lit up the moment he saw that loop. Was a glorious looking shot though. Through the cover, always a pleasant shot to watch as a cricket lover. It's 91 for 3 after 7.4. Last ball of the over. Shortening the length, and this time he was looking to just steer it between third man and point. Fails to connect the bat on the ball. 8 overs gone. 91 for 3. Casa. तो देखना होगा कि स्टंप आउट हुए या बोल्ड, लेकिन जैसे यहां पर अंपायर एक दूसरे से इशारा कर रहे हैं मानो बोल्ड हो चुके हैं। बहुत ही खराब शॉट सिलेक्शन वहां पर हार्दिक पटेल का। चिराग पित्रोड़ा जो कि अपने पहले ओवर में सफलता प्राप्त कराई थी, वो भी विराट जैसे बल्लेबाज का एक बार फिर अपनी दूसरी ओवर में पवेलियन का रास्ता दिखाया है हार्दिक पटेल को। पहली गेंद में कदमों का इस्तेमाल करके इसे खेलना चाहते थे, लॉफ्टेड ड्राइव करना चाहते थे कवर और डीप कवर के क्षेत्र में। गेंद और बल्ले का कोई भी संपर्क नहीं, यॉक कर लिया था अपने आप को। और यहां पर चिराग पित्रोड़ा यकीनन अपनी टीम को ही वापसी कराते हुए 91 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर कासा क्रिकेट क्लब। क्या बेहतरीन शुरुआत हुई थी इनके लिए। पावर प्ले में मात्र 6 ओवर में बने थे 68 रन, और उसके बाद से जैसे ही वो मयूर का विकेट गिरा मानो एक लड़ी सी झड़ी सी लग चुकी है। और अब नए बल्लेबाज आए हैं शुभम चतुर्वेदी, उनके साथ ही अनिकेत सिंह एक छोर अभी भी संभाले हुए नॉन स्ट्राइकर सैंड पर। दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों को आपस में सोच विचार के बल्लेबाजी करनी होगी, समझदारी का परिचय यहां पर देना होगा बल्लेबाजों को। साझेदारी की जरूरत है, और यहां से अगर 1-2 ओवर में और एक विकेट अगर प्राप्त हो जाते तो यकीनन बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा यहां पर कासा क्रिकेट क्लब को। और ये बढ़िया है, कुछ ओवरों में कुछ इसी प्रकार की बल्लेबाजी करनी होगी, हवाई फायर करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। डाउन द ग्राउंड खेलिए, सिंगल्स और डबल्स पे थोड़ा ज्यादा भरोसा जताना होगा। बढ़िया गेंद। इस एक शॉट को लेकर काफी समय से मुश्किल में नजर आए हैं अनिकेत सिंह। जब भी बैकफुट पे जा रहे हैं, वो कट करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं थर्ड मैन और पॉइंट के बीच में। गेंद ने अब तक भी एक भी बार बल्ले का कोई संपर्क साधा नहीं है। और देखिए कोशिश अभी भी जारी है, देखते हैं सफलता मिलती कब है। तारीफ करनी होगी यहां पर चिराग पित्रोड़ा की भी, बहुत ही मजे हुए गेंदबाज नजर आते हैं। ये देखिए, हाँ ना यहां पर थोड़ा बेहतर प्रयास होना चाहिए था खिलाड़ी द्वारा। जितने तेज वो दोनों गेंदबाज विकेटों के बीच नजर आए, उससे भी तेज खिलाड़ी को होना चाहिए था। बहरहाल 1 रन के साथ अनिकेत सिंह जब 9 स्ट्राइकर्स एंड पर आ गए हैं, थोड़ा सा बेहतर फील करेंगे। कई बार जरूरी होता है कि जब आप 2-3 डॉट बॉल खेल लेते हैं तो आप दबाव फील करना, महसूस करना शुरू कर देते हैं। और बेहतर यही होता है आपके लिए बतौर बल्लेबाज कि जल्द से जल्द आप एक रन ले लीजिए, छोर बदल लीजिए। और देखिए वही हुआ, छोर बदलने का नतीजा ये, जो शॉट अनिकेत सिंह नहीं खेल पा रहे थे वो शॉट शुभम चतुर्वेदी ने खेला है। बैकफुट पे जाके बेहतरीन अंदाज में इसे कट कर दिया है। पॉइंट के खिलाड़ी ने कुछ फुटबॉल स्किल दिखाने का प्रयास किया, लेकिन गेंद ने उन्हें नहीं और कवर के क्षेत्र के खिलाड़ी को भी, डीप कवर के खिलाड़ी को भी मात देते हुए सीमा रेखा को पार किया है। 97 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर 9 ओवर का खेल पूरा। कासा क्रिकेट क्लब मौका। इस्माइल अपना दूसरा ओवर लेकर एक बार फिर तत्पर। थोड़ा समय जरूर लिया, अंपायर को देखते रह गए वहां पर बल्लेबाज, लेकिन कोई भी निर्णय नहीं अंपायर द्वारा। डॉट गेंद के साथ शुरू होती हुई इस ओवर की खेलना चाहते थे। एक बार फिर ऑन साइड में टॉप पे जरूर लगा था, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा गति नहीं है इस्माइल की गेंदबाजी में, और क्योंकि सॉफ्ट हैंड खेला था इसीलिए वो गेंद कैरी नहीं हुई गेंदबाज तक। पिछले कुछ ओवर्स में खास करके जब से विराज का विकेट गिरा है, अनिकेत थोड़े से संघर्ष करते नजर आए हैं, चाहे वो टाइमिंग हो चाहे फुटवर्क हो। तालमेल थोड़ा नजर नहीं आ रहा है, हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन को थोड़ा सुधारना पड़ेगा और ये हो जाएगा। जितना देर आप क्रीज पर समय व्यतीत करेंगे उतना ही आपका आत्मविश्वास बढ़ेगा, लेकिन आत्मविश्वास यहां पर चरम सीमा पर है शुभम चतुर्वेदी का। यकीनन ऐसा प्रतीत ही नहीं हो रहा है कि इन्होंने सिर्फ 3 गेंदों का सामना किया है। 3 गेंदों का सामना किया और तीनों ही गेंद में बहुत ही सेट नजर आए हैं। 4 रन के साथ 100 रन भी पूरे होते हुए कासा के 102 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। यह खराब गेंद जरूर थी, लेकिन उसे सही नसीहत देने में कामयाब नहीं हो पाए शुभम चतुर्वेदी, और जानते भी हैं छोटी हुई पटकी हुई गेंद थी ये। अगर चाहते थे उस गेंद को कहीं पर भी खेल सकते थे, लेकिन उन्होंने चुना काउ कॉर्नर के खिलाड़ी। और अभी भी अनिकेत सिंह के इनके सितारे इनके साथ अभी तक Then welcome back, folks. 10 overs gone, 103 for 4 after a much needed drinks break. We are good to go, and straight away Sarang, the new bowler rather, starts off from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj end. An appeal was made of the very first delivery, but denied by an umpire. Good deft touch by the batter. Fine leg, has a job to do. He fails to cut it off. A boundary, a poor delivery, and nudged it away smartly by the batsman Aniket. Or Shubham Chaturvedi rather. Well, this is the one shot where he looked in an awful condition. Was a fuller length delivery, was looking to go downtown. The ball came off the inner edge of the bat and the rolls on the onside, takes a single. Oh, lovely delivery, stay to the point. Oh, a fumble by fielder. Would have been an interesting if he was able to hold on to it and throw it at the non-striker's end. A reprieve, one can say. Oh, this time he goes up and over the long off region for a maximum. Well, he did try to play that shot of the third delivery of this over, but this time it had everything he was looking for. The width, the length, and he smoked it out of the park. Shubham Chaturvedi is on a song. There he goes. Could be 2 and 2. This one even bigger, even better. Oh, when you have a batsman likes of him and that too in complete control, it's nothing but a nightmare for the bowler. The bowler now, Sarang, he has to think of his strategy. Conceded 18 and of a big over. And Casa, after that drinks break, don't know what kind of words have been exchanged between the batters and someone from the dugout. Well, they are definitely looking to post a mammoth total here. And if that guy stays till the very end, Shubham Chaturvedi, you never know. 121 on the board after 11. An appeal was made and probably some part of the bat, maybe an inside edge, before the ball hits the pad of the batter Aniket Singh. This is smart move from the captain of Bright Boys to bring his prime bowler Mohit into the attack. The only bowler who has looked in great rhythm, considering only 16, has got a wicket to his name already. This partnership has started looking dangerous. Oh, straight to point. And I think he's quite far. Fielding almost at the edge of the circle. And that allows the batsman Shubham to cross over and get back to the strike. A point, a short cover, a third man and fine leg. Still these four fielders inside the circle. Long off, long on, cow corner, mid wicket and deep cover. These five fielders protecting the boundaries at the moment. Off pitch delivery. Has it got enough on the bat? Oh, yes, he has. Even the missed time hits are going to the fences. That's the kind of power he possesses. Shubham Chaturvedi, 33 of just 10 deliveries, 3 boundaries, 3 maximums to his name. Boy, oh boy, this guy is making batting look so simple, so easy at the moment. ओ बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद। और अगर आप 7 नंबर 8 नंबर पर बल्लेबाजी करने आए हैं और आपको पहली गेंद इस प्रकार की गेंद का सामना करना पड़े तो यकीनन आपके जहन में बहुत सारी सवाल उत्पन्न कर देंगे विकेट को लेकर। 14 ओवर का खेल हो चुका है पूरा। रन बने हैं 156 रन के विकेट नुकसान पर कासा क्रिकेट क्लब मौका। और छोर बदल लिया गया है, एंड चेंज हो चुका है। आखिरी 6 ओवर जो कि फेंके जाएंगे मीडिया एंड से। एक 150 रन 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर पिछला ओवर अल्पेश जोशी का कहीं ना कहीं उसी प्रकार का एक और ओवर की तलाश में गेंदबाजी के करने के उम्मीद से आए हैं सारंग। छोर बदल कर गेंदबाजी हो रही है सारंग द्वारा, लेकिन अभी भी नतीजा उनके पक्ष में नहीं है। खराब गेंद और अनिकेत सिंह जो कि काफी समय से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, सेट भी हो चुके हैं। उस निमंत्रण को स्वीकारा और जड़ दिया गेंद को मिड विकेट के क्षेत्र में 4 रन के लिए। पटकी हुई गेंद थी, समय था वहां पर बल्लेबाज को एक बार फिर बैकफुट पे जाके खेलने का इसे मिड विकेट के रीजन में, लेकिन गेंद टू एंड ऑफ द बैट जिसे कहते हैं बल्ले का निचली हिस्सा, उसे संपर्क किया था। गेंद गया था लॉन्ग ऑन के नीचे में, रन आउट का मौका था। ये खराब क्षेत्र रक्षण है। एक हाथ से पिकअप और थ्रो अगर वो हो जाता तो यकीनन बल्लेबाज शहबाज काफी संघर्ष करते नजर आ सकते थे। Oh, it has beaten everyone, not only the batter but wicketkeeper also fumbled to collect it. Full toss delivery, and it has been pummeled over mid-wicket region for a maximum. Better line and better length from Sarang, and even the skipper from Bright Boys was happy with that delivery, but he wouldn't be happy with the outcome of that over. 14 came off it, 15 gone, 164 for 6 Casa. Interestingly, some correction was done there. Nevertheless, 164
Oh, they're still updating it. 165 for 6 after 15. Tushan Shetty wasn't happy with that effort from the fielder at long on, where could have been only a single, turned out to be a boundary to Aniket. And in last couple of overs, Aniket has looked a bit good. The foot are moving, and the timing is also good from him. Now he holds the key for the team to take the score anywhere 220 or 230 with the kind of start that they have got, and also where they stand at the moment 171 only in 15.3. 11.03 is the current run rate, and if they keep scoring at this run rate, they will end up scoring 221. And this kind of fielding effort, it will definitely not help Bright Boys to make a comeback in this game, in this particular inning rather. Well, they say at point you have your best fielder from the team, and at the moment that guy at point, he has made some good big blunders. Oh, no stopping that. Finally, he breaks the shackle. Aniket Singh in style went on to knees, and right from the middle of the bat over the side screen head. Well, 220 is pretty much looking on card at the moment. 16 overs gone, 182 for 6. 17 came off that over. Another maximum from Aniket, the first one for him. जी हाँ, इसीलिए कहा जाता है कि भले आप मिडल ओवर में थोड़े से संघर्ष जरूर कर लें, सिंगल से डबल से अपना काम चला रहे थे अनिकेत, जैसे ही स्लॉग ओवर्स में बल्लेबाजी करने का मौका मिला, यहाँ पर हाथ खोलने का मौका मिला, बिल्कुल भी नहीं चूक रहे हैं। टाइमिंग बहुत ही बढ़िया हो रही है, पैर चलने लग गए हैं, और ये कुछ अच्छे संकेत हैं कासा क्रिकेट क्लब के लिए। ये बढ़िया शुरुआत हुई है इस ओवर में सारंग के लिए, लेकिन सवाल वही होगा कि क्या वो लगातार इस टप्पे पर, इस लाइन पर गेंदबाजी कर पाएंगे या नहीं। फ्लाइट दिया था इस गेंद में, मौका जरूर था वहां पर खिलाड़ी को काउ कॉर्नर के रीजन में दौड़कर जब तक अपने बाएं उसे फील्ड करने का प्रयास किया, गेंद सीमा रेखा को लांघते हुए निकल गई 4 रन के लिए।
हेलो 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 माइक चेक
इसमें लेट होता था।
हेलो माइक चेक
हाँ वो तो है। हेलो हेलो देखो माइक चल रही है. हेलो हेलो हाँ. All right, then welcome back to the chase, folks. 200 to 213 to hunt down. And we have the man in black, the openers out in the middle in this scorching heat. Madhusudan and Saifu are the two openers out in the middle. Shehbaz Khan to start the proceedings. It's going to be interesting chase this. 213 to chase down. There we go, the very first delivery. Down the leg. And very well done by the wicket keeper. Courtesy some very good contribution down the order. Aniket Singh 52 of just 37. Shubham Chaturvedi 51 of just 19. Viraj, he gave a firing start to the team. Two runs already on the board without a legitimate deliveries bowled. It's almost the same line and length the bowler is bowling. Probably is getting some movement there, but not the right length and not the right channel to bowl. Better. This is much better. And with that single, just a tap and run. Gets off the mark, Madhusudan. That's what as a batter you need to do. The first run is always an important one. When you ask a batter what the first thing they want to do, the moment they go to bat, it's that thing. Tap the ball, play it, and send it into the gap, take a single, get the first run on the board. Full and length delivery, drifting on, and the batsman flicks it on the onside. No protection in the deep, gets a boundary to his name. थोड़ा शफल करें क्या यार, थोड़ा सर पे आ गया तू.
अभी वहाँ पे छाव आ जाएगा, वहाँ पे चले जाओ.
हाँ उधर प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. ठीक है अभी देखते, कुछ समय की बात है. ये क्या कर रही है? A good comeback delivery this by the bowler. Some extra bounce there. Probably that bounce caught the batsman by surprise. The openers, they have to set the tone up straight away for the team. 213, it's a big total on the board. And these extras, they are helping the batsman's scores at the moment. 4 wides already in the very first over. sensible from the batter. After getting already 9 on the off that over in the fourth delivery, the batsman not looking in a hurry to play the rash shot or a risky shot. So the runs now in double digits. Oh, banged in shot. Hits it firmly but straight to the fielder. Dot ball to finish off. 10 without losing a wicket. Bright Boys chasing 213. 10 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के एक ओवर का खेल पूरा और यहाँ पर बहुत ही जिम्मेदारी से बल्लेबाजी करनी होगी दोनों ही सलामी बल्लेबाज को 213 रन का विशाल लक्ष्य है ये और काफी कुछ निर्भर करेगा कि किस प्रकार शुरुआत मिलती है ब्राइट बॉयज को और कहा जाता है जब भी आप बड़ा रन स्कोर चेस करने आए तो आपके सलामी बल्लेबाजों के बल्लेबाजी पे काफी कुछ निर्भर करता है आपके टॉप 3 बल्लेबाजों पे काफी कुछ निर्भर करता है टॉप 3 का बल्लेबाज कोई भी 3 में से एक कोई भी बल्लेबाज अगर आखिरी समय तक रहता है तो यकीनन एक चेस जो बोलते हैं एक इंटरेस्टिंग चेस देखने मिल सकता है देखिए दो टीम दो अलग अलग अप्रोच से बल्लेबाजी करते हैं यहाँ पर कासा क्रिकेट के जब सलामी बल्लेबाज आए थे विराज और गोविंदा और दोनों ने ही हल्ला बोल दिया था पहली ही गेंद से हर एक गेंद जब भी बल्ले से निकल रही थी तो दंदनाते हुए सीमा रेखा की तरफ जा रही थी और यहाँ पर ब्राइट बॉयज के बल्लेबाज दोनों ही बल्लेबाज थोड़ी सी समझदारी से बल्लेबाजी करते हुए थोड़ा समय लेते हुए अपना ये गेंद जैसे ही विथ मिला ऑफर किया गया था रूम मिला गया था उसे स्लैश करना चाहते थे कट करना चाहते थे गेंद और बल्ले का कोई संपर्क नहीं गेंद है हवा में टाइमिंग बिल्कुल भी नहीं हुई और खिलाड़ी गेंद के नीचे नहीं चुकने वाले आसान सा मौका मजहार कुछ डॉट गेंद खेलने के बाद एक प्रेशर रिलीजिंग शॉट खेलने के प्रयास में अपना विकेट तोहफे में सौंप कर चले गए हैं पवेलियन वापस और गेंदबाज डैनी एक बार फिर द मैन विथ गोल्डन नाम जिसे कहा जाता है आमतौर पर बहुत कम हुआ है कि जब भी ये गेंदबाजी करने आए और इन्हें विकेट ना मिले 11 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर 1.4
और अभी सब एक ही होता है, सबको कुछ इन लोग को एक ही होता है।
प्रवीण सनील आए हैं बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए और पहली गेंद में इसे एक करारा प्रहार कवर के क्षेत्र में 4 रन के साथ अपना खाता खोलते हुए और कहीं ना कहीं अपने इरादे भी स्पष्ट करते हुए। ये बहुत ही मजे हुए बल्लेबाज है। देखिए पिछली गेंद में ताकत और इस गेंद में नजाकत, दोनों का ही कॉम्बिनेशन। काफी अनुभवी खिलाड़ी, काफी पॉपुलर खिलाड़ी कहा जाता है मौका टसल में। 2 ओवर का खेल पूरा, 17 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर ब्राइट बॉयज। एक बार फिर गेंद गई है हवा में, खिलाड़ी वहां पर मिड विकेट के गेंद के नीचे और बढ़िया कैच। बिल्कुल भी आसान कैच नहीं था वो। सूरज की रोशनी ठीक उनकी आंखों में, लेकिन फिर भी अंत समय तक नजरें बनाए रखी गेंद पर और दोनों ही सलामी बल्लेबाज अब लौट कर जा चुके हैं पवेलियन वापस। ब्राइट बॉयज, दे आर इन डीप डीप ट्रबल। Well, was a brilliant take by the fielder at mid-wicket return. It was high in the air, he settles underneath it and takes it comfortably. And now the new batter, Arun Upadhyay, at number 4 for Bright Boys. Now the responsibility and the onus are on these two batters. They have to bat sensibly and steady the ship for some times before they start playing the big shots. Very well done. Good wristy work by Praveen Sanil. Well, reminds of the great Mohammad Azharuddin from India. He was the one guy who was such a treat to watch. Every time he used to come to bat for India, those wristy work, those wristy flicks and the glances, wow, you could watch it all day, all long. And taking inspiration from him, here we have Praveen Sanil batting beautifully so far for Bright Boys. 7 out of just 3. Oh, cuts it, but straight to the field. Good call this from Praveen. Arun wanted to go back at the non-striker's end, but the ball that went quickly to the fielder on the bounce, he did well to collect it and was ready to throw it either end. A gentle touch on the offside. This is better from the batters, not playing the dot balls and just keep rotating the strikes. 3 overs gone, 21 for 2. Relentless bowling performance from both the bowler, Danny and Shabazz, bowling in tandem. And for their disciplined bowling, they have been rewarded with wickets apiece. Covering the line of the delivery, standing tall, blocking it back to the bowler with no intention of picking run. Praveen Sunil standing tall as always for the team once again. He has a big role to play here. Opening the face of the bat to the left of point this time. Easy single on offer and they take it. अरे भाई साहब कुठे आहे तुम्ही Well, the difference between these two teams, especially those medium pacer bowlers who started the preceding, is that the Bright Boys bowler, they were relying on the fuller length delivery, then hitting the deck hard, and where yes, you can see the difference from Casa Cricket Club. They are hitting the deck hard, cramping the batsman for the room, getting some purchase off the seam. So this is good thinking, good smart thinking by Casa, and this is what happens when you spend some time in the middle when batting first. You can share some piece of advice to your bowlers, and that's what they are executing. 23 on the board, make it 24 courtesy that single. Fourth over in progress, they are chasing a big total. 213 was the chase, and in pursuit of 213 they are 24 for 2 at the moment. Slash and a miss. Too many dot balls will definitely mount up the pressure and mount up the required 100 as well. 4 overs gone, 24 for 2, Bright Boys. आज ये लोग नहीं जिम में once again it's same line, same channel. This is some great consistency can be seen from Casa bowlers. They have hardly put their foot wrong so far in this inning. It's gonna take some serious batting effort from Bright Boys to tackle this, to counter this attack. Oh, top edge opportunity, and the ball just falls. between the bowler and wicket keeper. Well, this is what happens when you hit the deck hard, and this wicket is not that easy. When you're bowling into the wicket, if you're rolling your finger over the ball, if you have got those varieties, then you can definitely make the life for the life difficult for the batters, and that's what these bowlers are doing. Was an opportunity. Good effort by the fielder, but couldn't time his jump to the perfection. It's a boundary, a welcome boundary rather, for Arun Upadhyay. He was itching to break free somehow, and finally, just when he got a shorter length of delivery and also a width on offer, he went after it and cleared the mid-off region for a boundary. Wasn't in a good position. He wasn't in a good position at all to play that short-arm jab between mid-wicket and mid-on region. He knows it. He was in a different position, difficult position to play that shot. Probably he made up his mind late to play that shot. And this you will get to see from Praveen Sanil. As long as he is there out in the middle, the runs will keep ticking, the runs will keep flowing from one end. 31 for 2. Another good over this turning out to be for Casa. Only 7 so far in spite of getting a boundary. Well, he got a boundary earlier in that over, wanted to finish off the over with a boundary, couldn't. Fire was gone. 31 for 2. Bright boys. बीच में था नहीं ना मैं, तो खुद ही मैसेज किए थे वो पहले ही कि बोलते कि मौका स्टार्ट. इसके लिए मैं ये ऑन करके रखा था. हाँ, फॉर स्क्रीन रहने देना, क्योंकि ना मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक ओवर पहले ये बंद हो चुका था. What a shot from the strong man Arun Upadhyay. He needed no second invitation. to smoke that out of park. That fuller length delivery, it was in his arc. Well, we did mention about getting a boundary in an every over, and probably these two batters know when to attack, who to target. With that maximum, the intention are pretty much clear from the batter. They don't want the spinner to settle down. A shorter boundary there, and their batsmen, one can say bright boys, they couldn't take the advantage of the power play. Only 42 on the board so far. Last ball of the over. Long on and long off was there. Oh, it has missed everyone. The batsman, the wicket keeper and the fielder. Third man fails to stop it as well. Boundary in form of Bliez. 6 overs gone and a power play. 46 for 2.
है उसमें वो
And then the first power play is done. 46 on the board in pursuit of 230 bright boys. And now we have a end changed. The bowler will be bowling from the media end. This is the one end where the batters, they couldn't score much. And the very first delivery. Oh, what a pain-filled moment that was from Praveen Sanil. Huh? Well, he failed to judge the length, the line, everything. Praveen Sanil somewhere isn't happy with something. Having words with the umpire before he will walk back to the pavilion. What a sight for the bowler though. Hitting the top of the stump and getting rid of an experienced batsman, a top batsman. Taking his slow and small steps to the pavilion. Well, Casa Cricket Club Mauka, they are all over bright boys in this game. First, with their batting performance, now their bowlers are doing an excellent job for the team. So the man with the golden arm, Shubham Chaturvedi, what a game this guy is having. First, he made an impact with the bat in his hand, 51 of just 19, and now with the ball. Good delivery, equally well played. A bigger boundary there through the cover, and the batsmen they're happy with one. Well, this is good bowling action. This from Shubham Chaturvedi. Takes somewhere 7 to 8 steps and runs in hard, but releases. The moment he releases, it's a spinning delivery. Opportunity at third man, and the ball beats the leaping third man. Goes to the fence for a boundary. And it's a 50 up for Bright Boys. Well, his action, Shubham Chaturvedi, it's not easy for the batsman to pick. He runs hard, and you can anticipate that the ball would come quickly to you. He can deceive you with his variations. There he is, a flighted one. Oh, what a connection! Goodness me, where did it go? It has gone out of here, a gigantic maximum. Arun Upadhyay. Boy, oh boy, that shot, it was more of a frustration. Such a statement, and he's also letting the bowler know that do not bowl again to me in this slot. Well, they need that. They needed that. Bright Boys. इधर से दे दो बेटा, नीचे से आ जाएगा. दो. Boy, hey boy, one of the biggest we have seen so far in this match. Arun Upadhyay, it probably might have gone more than 90 meters distance. Oh, this could be 2 in 2. Oh, yes, it does. Stand and deliver, and keep watching the ball sailing over the fence. Earlier it was over the bowler's head, and now this time to the right of the long on region. Unbelievable striking. And the crowds, they are loving every bit of it. Counter-attacking it at its very best. 7 overs gone, 63 for 3. Well, we did mention in the previous over the runs haven't come easily from the media end, and Arun Upadhyay, he thinks differently. He thinks otherwise. Well, you talk about longer boundaries, and this guy, he doesn't even bother about it. Such a raw power that he possesses. 7 overs, 63 for 3, and one can say the match is pretty much on as long as this man is there at the crease. Change in bowling attack. The left-hander is into the attack, and both the batsmen, they are at the same end. One of them has to go back to the pavilion. Oh, this could be the big moment in the game. Alpesh Joshi never wanted to leave his crease. Arun Upadhyay, he was sold down the river by his partner. This is not at all good call. Not at all good call. Just when he decided to cut loose, just when he decided to to play those lusty blows. He goes back to the pavilion in an unfortunate way. This is a huge blow for Bright Boys in the contest of this game. 63 for 4, 7.1.
तो आप ही लोग जाते होंगे।
मैं नहीं था,
नहीं थे इस बार।
मेरा डेट वो टाइम में कहीं और था. Pratik Parekh, the left-hander. A wicket of the very first delivery in this over in form of run out, and after that the new batsman walks in and he is spraying down the leg, not once, twice in an over. Better line. As a left-hander, it's always an ideal length to bowl is attack the stumps. The more you attack the stumps, the more you will get an opportunity to be rewarded with some wickets. And every time we talk about we see the left-hander, the left arm bowler, or rather spinner comes into the attack, the great Daniel Vettori, Ravindra Jadeja, Rangana Herath from Sri Lanka. These all the legend of the cricketers come into the mind, and all the teachers be consistent, keep attacking the stumps, and keep troubling the batters. Oh, what about that loop? Well, when you have a lot in your kitty, you can afford those kind of loopy delivery. Even if you are being hammered for a maximum, it won't make any big difference. And the bowler, they know they have got the liberty. They have set a humongous total for the opponent to chase down, and they can just play with the mindset of the batsman with those flighted delivery. And this time it was a flattened trajectory delivery to the batsman. He goes deep in the crease, cuts it firmly, beats the fielder at point, and the ball wins the race. Well, the ball didn't win the race because no fielder gave it a chase. 71 on the board, last ball of the over. Well, Pratik, he has to be a bit more smart. Has to bowl a bit quicker than the previous one, where the batsman had all the time in the world to think of the shot selection. This is better, quicker, and also attacking the stumps and cramping the batsman for the room as well. Using the wrist, batsman there, and taking a single of the last ball, retaining the strike. We are done with 8 overs, 72 on the board for 4. One thing as a batter they have to do is not just play dot balls. You just do not have much time left in this game. 140 runs required of 70 deliveries, 12 runs in an over, and the dot balls, it shouldn't be the option. Well, the struggle is on for the batsman Ismail, and that run out of Mr. Upadhyay must be running in Alpesh mind as the other batters are playing those dot balls, and this time bowler is not happy with the effort of the wicket keeper. It sneaks through him and goes into the fence for 4 in form of Bliez. Well, the boundaries must come. It doesn't matter how are they coming. फुल टॉस की गेंद यहाँ पर लॉन्ग ऑन और काउ कर्नर के रीजन में ये गेंद जाती हुई लॉन्ग ऑन के खिलाड़ी ने प्रयास जरूर किया था, लेकिन काफी दूर गेंद उनसे 4 रन के लिए। लगातार 2 गेंद में 2 बाउंड्रीज आती हुई, और अगर इस चेस में बने रहना है तो इसी प्रकार की बल्लेबाजी करने की जरूरत भी है। लॉन्ग ऑन के खिलाड़ी जो कि पहले थोड़े फाइन थे, अब थोड़े स्क्वेरिश हो गए, वाइडिश हो गए हैं। ये तीसरी बाउंड्री हो सकती है इस ओवर में, जी नहीं, लेकिन वहां पर खिलाड़ी तैनात, बढ़िया फील्ड प्लेसमेंट हम कहेंगे। ओवर थ्रो के रूप में 1 रन और मिलेंगे यहां पर बल्लेबाज को उस 1 रन के साथ। माफ कीजिए, आखिरी गेंद में 2 रन आए। 9 ओवर का खेल पूरा 83 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर ब्राइट बॉयज। अल्पेश जोशी और इस्माइल। मिडल ऑर्डर के बल्लेबाज, यहां से कम 4-5 ओवर साथ में बल्लेबाजी करनी होगी। स्वीप करने का प्रयास, संपर्क ठीक नहीं। प्रयास करना है यार, प्रयास करना भी चाहिए। कहते हैं ना कि नतीजा चाहे जो भी हो, आपका प्रयास लाजवाब होना चाहिए। परिणाम जो भी हो, प्रयास लाजवाब होना चाहिए। तो परिणाम ना तो आपने देखा है ना हमने, आपके प्रयास से ही मानो सिर्फ एक अनुमान या अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है कि आप को मंजिल मिलेगी या नहीं मिलेगी। पटकी हुई खराब गेंद, गेंद हवा में, खिलाड़ी वहां पर मौजूद और डैनी बहुत ही सेफ फील्डर माने जाते हैं उनके द्वारा कैच छोड़ा जाना ये तो देखने में बहुत ही कम नजर आता है। इस विकेट के साथ अब आधी टीम पवेलियन लौट चुकी है ब्राइट बॉयज की 90 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। Half a side is already back in the pavilion for Bright Boys. 90 for 5. They are in world of troubles now in the stage of 213. Pratik Parekh, the left-hander, with that wicket of Alpesh. I beg your pardon, with that wicket of Ismail. He has a wicket, he has name in the wicket column. Oh, gently, just a gently done by the batter. And they take a quick single. We're done with 10 overs. Bright Boys chasing 230, 90 for 5, and now it's time for a much needed refreshment break, a drinks break. Welcome back after the drinks break. Bright Boys 95 for 5. 11th over in progress. Mehul Parmar, the left-hander, bowling from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And oh, it has beaten everyone. It has missed everything rather. And the bowler cannot believe his luck. He might be questioning, how did that miss the stump? Well, the bowlers from Casa, they have really asked some tough questions to the opponent, and their batters, they are yet to tackle and encounter this. Oh, very well done. But the third man is in the deep there. Great bowling, this smart captaincy also from Casa, asking the bowler to bowl around 5th or 6th stumps, and you also have got the right man set for that. Oh, the ball goes in the air, opportunity, and the long on does not miss it. Well, he has got a bucket of hands. Another batsman, just when he started to play the big shot, perishes. Bright Boys, they are in deep, deep trouble. Well, this is not good batting from Bright Boys. A situation like this, circumstances like this, where the situation demands you to stay at the wicket for some time, for a couple of overs, stitch a partnership. But the batsmen, they are feeling the heat and going back to the pavilion. Oh, almost, almost. Well, they are not appealing, they are pleading. Could have been a comedy of error. Everything happened in that delivery. Leg before wicket appeal, turned down by the umpire, non-striker, almost halfway, and then when he saw the ball rolling to the third man, decided lately to cross over for single. 11 done, 98 for 6 Bright Boys. A quicker delivery onto the stumps, opening the face of the bat, playing it right to the point, takes a single. 115 required of 54 deliveries, and the run rate is creeping up. Well, the Bright Boys, they have a mountain to chase, and these singles and doubles, it will definitely not help them to get there. There it is. Another single, and Casa, they are not at all panicking. 100 with that single. But when you are chasing 213, you're supposed to get to this total within 8, 9 or 10 overs. Oh, look at that. Swing and a miss. Couple of times already in this over. Well, the kind of batting this is happening, one can sense another wicket pretty much on the card. Wonderful action this from Harry. Doesn't take a lot of steps. Runs in quickly, bowls quickly, finishes off the over quickly. Interesting battle going on. Oh, some improvisation there by the batter. No connection whatsoever. The bowler spread it down the leg, extension of an arm from the umpire as well. Oh, could have been through the gates. Wasn't far away from that off pole. End of a brilliant over. An over where could have been a wicket easily. 12 overs gone, 103 for 6. Well, you are watching a bowling brilliance here from Casa. With every dot balls and single, you can see the match tilting to the Casa's favor. And this match is sleeping far from the man in black here. Something extraordinary needs to be happen. Well, the bowlers are making life difficult, not only for the batters but also for the wicketkeeper as well. Even he is not being able to collect the ball more often. Oh, this time was looking to go over the point and third man region. But Mehul saw that very early. Came down the track, goes in the air, bowler. Well, he gave a call. He wanted to take it by himself. But the moment he realized the ball, he couldn't side it right, I think. That's what he was indicating. Oh, goodness me, where did that come from? Such a glorious looking shot out of nowhere. Tussle Shetty, I reckon he has had enough of those dot balls and singles. Oh, one of the best shots we have seen today. A similar kind of shot we got to see in the very first inning when Viraj was batting, and now Tussle Shetty is matching up. Oh, good wristy work. It's a quick outfield. The fielder has to be very good in the deep. Good piece of fielding done by the fielder. And he cuts down the run opportunity only for 2. 13 overs gone, 112 for 6. This is good, short but handy partnership so far between these two batters. Tushan Shetty and Alpesh Joshi. Well, they are trying their best to up the ante, but so far no great success. 94 still required of 39 deliveries. This game is slipping out of their hands for sure. Fourteen overs gone, 123 for 6. And this is sheer mastery with the ball from the Casa bowlers. 90 required of 36 deliveries. Something miraculous need to be done for Bright Boys. To bowl the last 6 overs, they'll bowl from the media end. Bright Boys, they need 90 of 36. Opportunity, wicket-keeper trying to get underneath it. But he never looked settled. He never looked comfortable to take it. Bright Boys, they need 90 of 36, and Casa, they need 4 good deliveries to wrap the things up. Slower one through the air, long off. Harry is there. Well, singles and doubles won't be enough now. They need a flurry of boundaries and maximum to keep up with the climbing required run rate. And the boundary has to come not only from the one batter, from both the batters. They have to join the act and do the fireworks. And there it is. An opportunity to get couple, but they are happy with one. Well, that sums up the story for Bright Boys in this inning. The other day, the Bright Boys, they are far better team than what the scoreboard is reflecting. One can say not the kind of day they would like to, or they would have hoped for before coming into this game. It happens. It's a part and parcel of the game. Even the best in the business, sometimes they do struggle. That's what happened with the Bright Boys players. Some clicked and many didn't, and 126 on the board at the moment. A good looking shot that. Played it on the up. Wasn't an easy shot to play, but he made it look so easy. Though he will get only a single. We are done with 15 overs. 131 is the score after losing 6 wickets. Bright boys, they need another 82 of 30 deliveries. Well, both these batters, they have been batting for quite a while now. Almost played for more than 24 deliveries. 25 deliveries to be precise. And they have stitched only 34 runs. They needed better than that. Well, trying to be a bit ambitious here, Shubham Chaturvedi with his bowling. That delivery, he wasn't in control at all. He has already got a wicket. Can he grab another? Well, many bowlers in Casa, they bowled brilliantly, but they did not get wicket. And as far as I remember, Harry is one of them. Neerav is one of them. These bowlers, they bowled brilliant line and brilliant length, but with no great success. They are still a wicketless. Oh, a shot out of nowhere. But the fielder had square leg. He did well to time his. Outstretching his body completely and takes an easy catch. We were talking about the partnership. We were talking about being wicketless and be amongst wicket. It's this man, Shubham Chaturvedi. The way he is performing, one can say he is owning this game. First with the bat, now with the ball. And this very first delivery outside the off stump, the new batter Sarang was looking to play it through the cover. Connects only with thin air. Catch it is the call. Harry sprinting. Where is the gun fielder, Harry? If he couldn't reach to the delivery, no one could have. Oh, that groan from the batsman. He's livid with himself. Was an opportunity to play the ball into the orbit, send the ball into the orbit rather. A dot ball to finish off over. 134 for 7 after 16. अभी देखा क्या किया इसने? अभी इसके पहले सिंगल लिया था ना? हाँ, है ना? और फिर अभी डॉट गया और इसने दौड़ लगा था, डॉट बॉल डाल दिया भाई ने. बहुत टट्टी कर रहा है ये. अरे नहीं कर रहे भाई, मजाक कर रहा है वो. Another one departs. Now it's just a matter of time. $134 for 8. There were times when the Bright Boys batters, they needed thunderous strikes and not just the gentle taps. Oh, sharp turn and bounce. Now with this sunlight, with the scorching heat, the wicket, it has got harder. And now those bounce. Oh, the direct hit was needed. And what was bowler doing there? He was in front of the stumps. He should have been standing behind the stumps to collect that delivery. Well, these are some bases that you always need to possess. Slower one through the air, enticing the batsman to come down the track. He did, but only to roll the ball onto the onside to get a single. One thing here for the batters they have to do is just get close to the target rather than just throwing the weapon away. Giving up is not a good option at all. Keep fighting till the very end. It doesn't matter you lose or win. Quicker one through the air. And also outside the tram line of the offside. Wide has been signalled. $75 required of 18 deliveries, and Casa they need 2 good deliveries. What will happen first? Well, it's a time to tell. It's a story to tell rather. One must say and admit that Casa, their captain Mayur, he would be pleased with his team's performance, be it while batting first, posting a big total of 212, and then when they come out to chase their bowlers, they have been relentless, bang on the money, and they haven't let the batters breathe easily so far. Danny considered 10 in his 2 over spell, comes to bowl the second spell, starts off bowling a full toss delivery on the pads of the left-hander, and it's an easy peaking for the batter. All he needed just a little bit of pat onto the ball, and the ball goes to the fence into the fine leg region. So far this match has been one-sided affair, a dominating performance from the man in red against the man in black. Catch it was the shout, but no fielder was near the ball. Number 9 and number 10 batters are batting together. And this is what you expect. And this is what you get to see when you have number 9 and number 10 batters batting in the slog overs up against a quality bowler likes of Danny. Rolling his finger over the ball, and the batsman played the shot very early. It was like the batsman played the shot today and the ball came tomorrow. It was just a matter of time. The wicket was pretty much on the card, and Danny, he grabs the second one to his name. This is what the good bowlers do. When you are up against the tailenders, keep attacking the stumps. The variations was the key. The earlier one, slower one, it did play into the mind of the batter. And now the next delivery was a bit quicker than the previous one, and the ball crashes the stumps. Now the last man walks in. Still 70 required of 13 deliveries, which seems pretty much impossible. Though I have been told and we have been learned that never ever use this word in sports, but sometimes you just need to acknowledge and accept that yes, it hasn't been the day for the bright boys, but teams like this, teams like Bright Boys, you can trust that they will definitely fight back in the next match when they come up against their opponent. Oh, very well done by Chirag. A typical number 11 defense in the slog overs. You don't get to see this in the death over. A batsman coming and just blocking the delivery, covering the line of that delivery. We're done with 1843 for 9. Oh, this left-hander versus left-hander. Every time the left-hander bowler comes into the attack, and if you are the left-hander batter, you definitely want to take him on, and that's what this batsman is doing. Mohit is not thinking twice before taking the bowler Mehul on. So the left-hander respected that delivery, covered the line of the delivery, placed it gently, and Chirag wanted to get back to the strike. For what? For this single. जी बिल्कुल, अब तो ये मैच महज औपचारिकताएं रह चुकी हैं। इस मुकाबले में 146 रन बने हैं 9 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 9 गेंदें बाकी हैं, 67 रन चाहिए। और 4 रन जुड़ जाएंगे टीम के खाते में। आते आते बड़ी देर कर दी ये बाउंड्रियां टीम के लिए। कुछ जल्दी अगर 13वें 14वें ओवर से ही प्रहार करना जाना चाहिए था। अपील की जा रही है स्टंपिंग की, और अंपायर की उंगलियां आसमान की तरफ। और इसी विकेट के साथ ब्राइट बॉयज, इनका कारवां लड़खड़ा रहा था, डगमगा रहा था, और अब शांत हो चुका है। पारी की समाप्ति हो चुकी है 150 रन पर। और इस एक तरफे मुकाबले को कासा क्लब क्रिकेट मौका ने जीता है एक बड़ी मार्जिन से, 62 रन की मार्जिन से। Casa defeating their opponent, outplaying, outclassing in all three departments. Kudos to them and Bright Boys. They have a lot of homework to do after this game. Probably one can expect them to fight back and show a better display of cricket. We'll be back with the second match of today's live from NL Sports Ground, Mumbai. We'll take at least 10 to 15 minutes break before we resume or before we start the proceedings for the match number 2.